Yes, guys, David Speaks Football back again with another video, or shall I call myself Negative Dave? We are up to 38 subscribers, which is unbelievable, and it happened overnight. Last time I spoke to you a few days ago, we were on 20 subscribers. Woke up this morning, it's hit 38. I know to some that's minor numbers. To me, that's a big deal. So we are, quick math, shocking, 12 subscribers off the 50 subscriber mark. And as I said, if I hit the 50 subscriber mark, we're going to get that David Speaks Football neon light. So 12 subscribers to go, and hopefully we get there very, very soon. So straight into this video. Woke up this morning with a whole bunch of comments on the Yoro Maino video that I made, calling him a disgrace. In summary, I'll post it up here so you have an idea what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, go back and have a look at it. I basically calling him a disgrace because they posted a whole bunch of stuff of them buying a bunch of clothes, flaunting their jewelry, flaunting their cars. And I did say in that video, I get it, they're young, let them live their life, I hear it. But when you finish in 15th place, you lose a final to Spurs, you're effectively the worst Man United team since I've been alive, and probably people 10 years older than me, you know, the worst Man United team in 40 years easily. And I know we're in a different time where social media is a big deal, but do you really have to post this? Can you not read the room a little bit and be like, do you know what? This is embarrassing. You know, posting this isn't worth it. We didn't perform well. It's a team sport. It's not about individuals. Whether you think Yoro and Maino weren't to blame, they're part of the team. End of story. You're part of the team that finished 15th and lost to Spurs in the final. Just don't flaunt the jewelry. Don't flaunt the holiday. Just do your thing. Enjoy your life. There's no need to flaunt it, you know. Anyway, woke up this morning to 38 subscribers and a whole bunch of comments going in on me and saying how I'm so negative and that it was an absolute stupid take that or stupid opinion that I have. So let's go through a few of these comments just to see what people think. I got back to every single one of them. Listen, this is why I've opened this channel, right? So people can speak to me, positive or negative. If you're engaging, I can't believe it. I mean, I couldn't believe it when I got up this morning and saw people commenting on my post. It actually means people are watching. Like, I was like, whoa, whether it's negative or positive, it's great. This is what it's about, to have debates, right? Anyway, let's go through some of these comments. I'll pop this up on the screen so you can read it with me. Let's go through comment number 1. This is a very stupid take. What can they do? Not go for vacation or live their life? This is a very negative channel for sure. Again, I've touched base on this. They can do whatever they want. Like we all can do whatever we want in our lives. They earn money, they smashed life, they've made it as a footballer. I'd die to be in their position, you know, like we all would, right? No one's saying they cannot live their life, yeah? I wonder, would you have this opinion if Man United got relegated, instead of finishing 15th, let's have it right here, yeah? Man United finished on 42 points, I believe. We won the final game. We were on 39 points going into the final game. We finished on 42 points. Anyone that knows anything about football or the Premier League knows you need 40 points for safety, just to scrape safety. We scraped safety, yeah? If it weren't for the 3 teams and the others below us, but the 3 teams that got relegated being so bad, we would have got relegated. The person that left this comment, what's he called? Tremor King for 48,000 or whatever his name is. I would like to know your opinion. Maybe you'll watch this and you'll leave another comment. I'm asking you this. If we got relegated, would you be writing here that this is a stupid take and that let them enjoy their vacation, let them do whatever they want? I don't think so. I think you'd be like, we just got relegated. Why the hell are you flaunting all of this? Why don't you feel the same way of being 15th? I don't know why people have completely changed their... Like, it's as if they've forgotten what happened last year. I have not. I've not forgotten. So I do wonder, would this comment be the same had we got relegated? As far as I'm concerned, we basically did. Finishing 15th is an absolute disgrace. And in my opinion, again, just to reiterate, if we got relegated, would your comment be the same? That's my question to you. Let's move on to the next one. First time seeing it, and because of this I didn't subscribe. These people think players are robots. Like, what the fuck? Alright, mate, you didn't subscribe. Cheers. It's a shame because that would have been one closer to my 50. And you know I'm dying for that light. So it's a shame you didn't subscribe. I'm not calling players robots. But if someone gave me 200 bags a week, bruv, and told me, listen, when you go on holiday, just jam it with the jewellery, jam it with the cars, jam it with posting about your holiday. Just post about football. Just keep it on the hush-hush. You're getting your 200 bags a week. You can stay off social media for 4 weeks until the pre-season starts. We start winning games and we're ready to compete again. Surely it can be done. Surely that's something you can do. Focus on your training. Focus on next season. Man's here flaunting his chain and his car and all his bags that he bought from the shop. Oh, do me a favour. For 200 bags a week, if someone told me to jam the hype, you know, like I finished 15th. But, you know, they're not robots. Alright, let's move on to the next one. I think I responded to Tremor King. He got back to me and says, it's the off season. Come on. They have to rest and live life. Last season is the past. We can only criticise them if they don't perform this coming season. You know what is funny about you, and you didn't talk about the work Maino and Yoro are putting in the videos they are coming up. Surely they do care. This type of negative mentality about the boys is what destroys the players. You don't even want them to live their life. They are allowed to go and enjoy themselves wherever they are. Come on now, it's really disappointed here and a United fan speaking how you do. Right, let me go through this bit by bit and respond to this the best way I can, right? Obviously, this fan, I mean, have you been sleeping for 10 years, for 11 years? Have you been sleeping? Yeah? You're still here, backing the players. Yeah? Backing the players. We've been backing the players for 11, 12 years. How many managers have we gone through? Do you want me to list them out? I don't need to list them out. But I will list them out. Moyes, Van Gaal, Mourinho, Ollie, Ten Hag. Amarim won't last until Christmas if this continues, right? Yet you're here saying let the boys live, don't criticise them, let's see how they go next year. What are you on about, bruv? We've been backing the players for 10, 11 years and managers have been getting sacked after sacked after sacked. The time has gone to back these players and give them a pass. I don't care if they're new players, old players, whatever. The time has gone to back these players and baby them. They need to start performing. Otherwise, another manager will be sacked. And another manager after that. And another manager after that. I made a video about Pogba the other day. We picked Pogba over the manager then. Right? And look where that's got us. But yet you still got fans like this. Backing the players. I support Man United. I back the players. I back the manager. I back the whole thing. But I'm a realist, yeah? Be real. We've been terrible for over 10 years and this is the worst of the lot. It's getting worse, bruv. Man's out here, let them, don't criticise them. This will break them. You've got to back the boys. This is the problem. They're boys. It's time for them to grow up and perform and earn their wages. We finished 15th and lost to Spurs in the final. Are you delusional or something? Mate, I read these messages and I think like, they're calling me negative, they're calling me toxic. No, I'm being realistic. We've been backing the players for flipping over 10 years. And it's manager getting sacked after manager getting sacked after manager getting sacked. It's never the players to blame. Never the players to blame. Bloody shocking. And in this part, yeah, you know what is funny about you? You didn't talk about the work Maino and Yoro are putting in the videos. I know what he's talking about. In like, it was like a 10 slide post, right? Yoro made, or whatever it was, 15 slides, God knows. And in one of the slides, he's doing Russian twists with Maino with a flipping wall ball. For starters, if you're going to have a wall ball, at least do like a Karen, 150 wall balls, CrossFit workout. If you don't know what I'm talking about, do some research. Then I might be impressed. At least this geezer's building his legs and building his cardio. Geezer's doing Russian twists with a wall ball. Guys, I won't even waste my time with a wall ball. You guys just need to sleep with a football. Yeah? Sleep, eat with a football, walk around with a football. You guys need to just practice playing fucking football. Out here playing with a fucking wall ball, doing bloody Russian twists looking like Wallies. You know? And I'm supposed to be impressed with that. Sorry, Tremor King, I don't know if you work out or not, but I ain't impressed with flipping Russian twists with a wall ball. Yeah? These men need to learn how to play flipping football. I reiterate again, we almost got relegated with these guys in the team. Yeah? I'm not just talking about them. It's being pinpointed on them because I made a video about them and their post. We finished 15th on 42 points. Yet you're here saying go soft on the players. It's really disappointing to hear Man United fans talking like this. I tell you what's disappointing. Me reading this, bruv. Yeah? It's disappointing that, don't you care? Mate, every time we lose, my day's ruined. My day's absolutely wrecked. I don't want to talk to my wife. I don't want to talk to my mum. I don't want to talk to my dad. I don't want to eat. I don't want to work out. I don't want to do nothing, bruv. Right? It wrecks me. And it's crazy because I make no money from Man United. They do nothing for me apart from break my heart the last 10, 11 years. There's been a few glory moments. I'm not going to be that negative. I get it. This guy's saying, you know, this type of negative mentality about the boys is what destroys the players. Destroys the players. The players have been destroying the club for 10 years, bruv. Anyway, as you can see, I'm losing it. I'm losing it because I don't understand how people are so delusional, bruv. And they call me the one that's toxic. Let's move on. Let's move on. I don't think you are right trying to blame the two youngsters and not the senior players. Makes no sense. You obviously haven't read my content. I've been going in on everyone, yeah? I was pissed off that they posted about Dallo getting married, yeah? It's the last thing we need to see. I'm not just here picking on Maino and Yoro, right? Why do I need to see Dallo got married? You know? I made this point last time. You got Liverpool signing player after player after player, right? You got Chelsea today signing, what's that fella from Brighton? João Pedro, right? Easy, bang, bosh, done. And we're out here posting about Dallo, right? We're out here posting about 11 years, Luke Shaw. Poor geezer broke his leg and that was that. It was the end of him. It was the end of him. And still 11 years of we're here posting Luke Shaw and celebrating Luke Shaw. For goodness sakes, man. I'm not just picking on these two youngsters. I'm picking on every single thing in the team. Why? We finished 15th. Do you know what it is with the fans? Yeah, shall I tell you what it is with the fan base? I'm going to say it straight, right? We signed Cunha and all of a sudden, let's focus on next season. It's looking positive. Let's forget about last year. We have to move on. Delusional, bruv. Cunha ain't going to be enough. Cunha ain't going to be... What, you think Cunha's going to stop every team that we play in the Premier League playing us off the park? You're dreaming, mate. You are absolutely dreaming. Let's move on to the next one. Dave should never speak football again. We are not in 15th because of Yoro Maino. Crazy to say this when we've got the likes of Luke Shaw still hobbling around the club. Horrible take, Dave. Sorry. Again, someone who probably doesn't watch my content, only just watched this video. It's understandable. I've pinpointed all of these guys. All of these guys, especially Luke Shaw, bless him. Yeah? I've been calling him Luke Shawarma for about 3 years. Yeah? So this ain't about Maino and Yoro. Maino and Yoro was just the tip of the iceberg for me to see. Like, these guys need to stop it. They just need to stop it. Finishing 15th and losing to Spurs in the final was the end for me. I don't want to see anything from anyone. Unless it's flipping new signings or running a 10k in under 40 minutes, bruv. If it ain't one of those two things, I don't want to see it. Madness. Let's see if we've got another one here. That's it. Here we go. No class. This is a stupid take. If you don't have content, don't post. People aren't living under a rock. They're on vacation. Plus, Kobe Mania and Layret didn't sack this staff. It's a stupid opinion. Valid point. It wasn't Maino and Yoro's fault that the staff got sacked. Because I made the point that over 650 staff got sacked and you're out here flaunting your money and flaunting this and flaunting that. Totally right. It wasn't them that made that decision. But you work for the organisation that does. Yeah? That organisation pays you a hell of a lot of money. And you might be one of the reasons they had to lay off staff. Because the amount of money they pay you to perform. Yeah? I don't know their exact wages. Yeah, hold on, sorry. I don't know their exact wages, right? But I can guarantee you, right? I can guarantee you their wages and how high their wages are is not for a player that's in 15th place. There's no one with their wages finishing in 15th place in any league in the world. No way. So don't tell me about they didn't sack the staff. They're earning so much money and finishing 15th. Let me look. Here, let me summarise this, yeah? Quickly. Let me deal with this quickly, right? If they had won the league, do you think them staff needed sacking? Do you think the club needs restructuring? If these men, along with their teammates, had performed and won the league or finished top 4 at the very least, Yeah? Do you think 650 staff members need sacking? So don't tell me they have nothing to do with it. Madness, bruv. It's crazy, bruv. I get mad. Like, it's like people think I'm not toxic. I'm saying it how it is. See if we got more. And we got that one already. Here we go. You won't go far picking on players for living their life, you little punk. Yeah. Living their life. No one's picking on players for living their life. Good luck to them. Yeah? I'm picking on players for posting about and flaunting their money and flaunting their life when they finished 15th and almost got relegated. But all these... they've forgotten. It's gone. Again, the Cunha signing has completely left them... Start fresh slate. Delusional, mate. Delusional. Forget what I'm saying. Yeah, forget what I'm saying. You're calling me negative Dave. You're calling me toxic Dave. You're calling me whatever, yeah. I'm going to summarize this now, yeah. Here's another one here. Look, toxic prat. Yeah, there you go. I'm going to summarize it with that. What's toxic? Shall I tell you what's toxic? Is the past, since 2013, call it 2014 onwards, yeah. The players have not been good enough. They've not performed to the level that they should be performing at. Facts. Right? Yet we've always blamed the manager. Manager after manager after manager after manager. That's all we've ever done. Right? When is it going to be time to hold the players accountable? When is the jury out for the players? Are we going to just blame another manager? Yeah? We've got Garnacho wearing Aston Villa tops, yeah? Right? But again, like, we can't be negative to the boys, yeah? Right? We've got Sancho typing free Rashford or free whatever when Rashford went to Aston Villa, yeah? But we can't say nothing to... This is the type of culture that's going on. But still, we've got fans like this. Come on, support the lads. I'll support the lads when they give me something to support. Yeah? What's toxic is you not seeing it for what it is. Players should not be flaunting their stuff. Nothing should be posted on social media about anything lifestyle at the moment. We almost got relegated. And if we keep up these ideas, it don't matter what signings we get, yeah? Don't matter what signings we get. If we keep up this culture, this vibe, and not holding these players accountable, it'll be a matter of time before we get relegated. And then you can start thinking about, oh my God, these players were shocking. We've been letting these players get away with murder for years. And it's gotten to the point where one of our actual players, one of our star players, is wearing one of our rivals' tops on social media. That's how lenient we have been as a club and as fans. That's how lenient we have been. That players are wearing other teams' tops. Can you imagine that 10 years ago? Can you imagine that under Fergie? No way, standards were too high. No chance. Players were getting held accountable. But here man are on my thing, and I'm glad you're commenting, I'm grateful for it, good or bad. But here you are on my comment section saying I'm a toxic prat. Mate, wake up, bruv. Wake up, bruv. You know? Anyway, moving on from the comments. Woo, I need to breathe quickly. It's not even that I'm upset. I'm glad for these comments because they've engaged in something I've recorded. I can't believe it. I'm still in shock that you guys are watching my videos. So I'm very, very grateful for good or bad comments. Please keep them coming. I'm more upset because Man United are going from bad to worse, from bad to worse, from bad to worse. Right? And you've still got fans. Support the boys. They're on vacation. They're not robots. They don't live under a rock. Man, how long are we going to let players just, be babysitted? How long? They think they all... I've probably said this 27 times. Yeah? 40,000 voltas que já disse isto neste vídeo. Yeah? We finished 15th and lost to Spurs, the worst Spurs I've ever seen in the final. They even sacked their manager straight after it. That's how bad they were. And they still beat us. Yet you man want to see Yoro and Maino and Dallo getting married and Luke Shaw 11 years. It gets better. I want to finish this video with this, yeah? Hold on, let me find this. Man United did another post, right? Another great post. Where are they now post? Can you believe it? The where are they now post. You've got Cavani, right? You've got Smalling, right? You've got, who we got here? We got Chicharito, legend still. I ain't going to turf him now. Listen, he delivered. You got Lingard, right? You got Shinji Kagawa, right? You got Igalo, okay? You got Telles, right? You got Radamel Falcao, okay? You got Fred, right? They're showing their then and now. They used to play for Man United, and look who they play for now. What? You got Liverpool strengthening. You got Man City back to their best before we know it. You got Arsenal still streets and streets ahead of us. You got Chelsea strengthening every single day I read news. And here's what we're posting. Dalot getting married. Shaw 11 years. Players then and now, how are they doing? I hope they're well. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Fans need to wake up and smell the coffee. Yeah? This club is going to go further backwards before it goes forwards. I'm happy to change my name to Negative Dave, and I'm going to embrace it. And I'll be negative until we're back where we belong, until players start performing. I do not care what you post if you've won the Premier League. Simple as that. Post whatever you want. But when you finish 15th and practically get relegated, you finished on 42 points, yeah? I don't want to see nothing but fitness or new signings on the Man United page. As for players themselves, and again, you lot might be thinking, what are you talking about, bruv? You post whatever you want. Yeah, so what? I don't care. I ain't getting paid 300 bags a week, bruv. Of course I can waffle like this. I can say whatever I want, bruv. When you're getting paid 300 bags a week, fans are watching you, supporting you, buying the kits every single time, season tickets, the list goes on, yeah? You're finishing 15th, bruv, and posting your change, your bags, your this, your that, you're getting married, and all this nonsense. Come on, guys, come on. Surely, I'm not talking out of my arse. Surely I'm not being that toxic. Surely this makes sense to you. Even the most positive of fans surely is watching this and thinking, you know what? He ain't that far wrong. He's a bit harsh, but he's not that far wrong. Anyway, I wanted to touch base on a lot more on this video, but I think I'm going to leave it there. On my next video, I'm going to touch base on two players that I believe Man United should be going for, and other teams too. But for some reason, these two players, no one is touching them, and I don't know why. Anyway, I'm going to sign off of this one. Thanks for all the comments. Hope you like this video. See you on the next one. Boom.